Hi, James here from DocCompletion Forms. We are getting really close to rolling out our advanced billing, elastic billing for our WordPress hosting. Right now, you have a 50 gigabyte WordPress on your own cPanel on our Amazon server as part of the $20 subscription to DocCompletion Forms. The automatic setup isn't complete. That's almost done also. We have the actual components in place. We're just having our tech guys set up and toggle the settings for dialing in the billing the right way. So what it is you get 50 gigabytes in one cPanel with one WordPress, and then when you get to that 50 gigabytes, if you want to go further, inside of our WHMCS, which is how you set up your WordPress in your cPanel, you'll add your credit card again, and you'll just get billed at our cost plus 10%, which our cost is at a lower price than you would get going directly to Amazon. So we're passing that on to you. We're making a tiny profit to stay above the cost because we want to just keep you signed up for the $20 subscription and offer you a bigger and bigger benefit. We're going to do something like, I think it's going to be $2 for each additional cPanel a month, and then $1 for each additional WordPress. So you can put as many WordPresses in a cPanel as you want, or you can just keep it one WordPress to one cPanel. And then for the amount of storage you use, it'll just bill, in the advanced billing with elastic billing, um, for the exact cost plus 10%. So it's going to keep everything low for you. You could put together 50 websites and just keep it all on DocCompletion Forms is server at Amazon and not have to worry about setting up your own server. So that's what we're working on right now. And then we're going to be rolling out Office 365, which is going to have the same. It's going to be a little bit different at billing, but you'll be able to sign up for one HIPAA compliant email account and Excel. Everything that's in Office 365 is going to be HIPAA compliant. You do have to make a business agreement arrangement, which makes it HIPAA compliant, but the servers are HIPAA compliant, and then you'll be able to add as many more as you need. I'm not sure the exact billing for that. We're going to do the first one for $20 again also, and then we're going to try to keep the cost as low as possible for each additional Office 365. So that's that. We have a couple other goodies we're rolling out, but we're still working on them. These are the things that are almost done, and we do have a PBX set up, but that's in our additional services, and we can hook you up with an internet phone system that gives you people at any location on the planet, really, but pretty much in the United States, since we are aimed at helping people who do paralegal subcontracting and have like distance groups of people who do work for attorneys. We want you to have the same phone number if you want, and then to have just different lines, and then you can have like one of those phone tree dials where you press 1 for this person, 2 for this person, press 0 or 9 for the operator, whichever way you set it up. My Real Mobile is who we've been working with on that. I have one set up for Apex Law Service, my little paralegal subcontracting model business. It's a real business. We do take on freelance paralegal work and connect people with legal issues to attorneys who they can hire, and then the attorneys subcontract to us if they do hire the attorney. They have to hire the attorney directly. We can't establish the attorney-client relationship, but the billing is already pre-negotiated to keep your costs low. So that's one of the things I've been showing people how to do is a paralegal subcontracting modality like that. Consulting.apexlawservice.com is my webpage about how Apex Law Service's business model works and how you can implement one that's very similar or the same or just slightly similar and then different in some different ways. There's a lot of different ways you can help people access justice while doing work in the law industry while not being a lawyer. I went through paralegal training at the University of San Diego, and this is what I got into right away because I got into being a bonded and registered legal document assistant, and I wanted to create a neutral expert law system that asked different questions based on people's answers to the previous questions, and then selected and completed legal documents. That's the next thing we're getting all the way done with is the selection and completion utility that will complete legal documents automatically. We have a manual form reader, is what we call it, the form reader data merge. It's part of your free subscription with the contact form. You upload one PDF and you click what item from a contact form you want to go into what field of the PDF. It's not super time saving of an element right now, but it uses an API that we're going to develop further and to make automatic, so you predetermine what documents are selected based on what answers are given to which questions, or a combination of answers to different questions, and then what answers indicate what data goes into what blanks in which documents. That's how an expert law system works. So at the bottom of docupletionforms.com, I have a little book I've been working on. It kind of explains some of the legal principles behind how expert law systems work, and expert marketing systems, and expert document systems. There's kind of a co-centricity to the three of them. Things that work in an automated fashion, they work a lot the same way, but what they are legally are very different. Like if you are giving something to somebody else and they are interacting with a dynamic software program, it is not the application of the unaided human intellect to a fact pattern and the dispensation of a suggested route through, which is the basic definition of legal advice. It is someone interacting with a dynamic software program that you encoded, that you pre-thought all the questions and told, or put in the significance of which answer choice someone can choose, and then what next questions pop up. But that is still sitting somewhere like a book on a shelf that someone can pick up and read, and they interact with it, and then they are sent their documents. Their documents are in a queue for them to download, whichever way you end up wanting to do it. So that's kind of the basics of expert law systems. But some of the cases, like Texas UPL v. Parsons Technology, is in my book at the bottom of docupletionforms.com. I'm gonna build that out into a larger thing. It's maybe like an 8-page read right now, with a lot of different cases that you can just read, and you'll get the basic gist of how there's similarities but huge differences when it has to do with giving somebody their documents, that has to do with their legal situation, or putting together your internal business documents, or just leading someone to a different place where there's a different presentation to market something, and in this case to market different services, different professional services. This is a type of utility you can use in all kinds of different industries that deal with legal documents and legal issues. So looking really forward to rolling out this Elastic Billing and the WordPress Manager inside of the WHMCS. When you sign up for $20 right now, it gives you your first password for your WHMCS login. You log in with that password, and then from there, that's where we're going to put in your cPanel. We're doing that manually right now. In about a week or two, though, it'll be automatic, and you'll be able to just click into it, change the password, and then set up what you want your domain name to be and how many cPanels and WordPresses you want from there. And that'll be it. So really looking forward to helping some of you guys set up subdomains and things like that. You can use your file manager in conjunction with your WordPress to put an index, or to put an HTML file, and you name it inside the folder. Like you have a domain name / whatever the page name is. That / whatever the page name is the name of a folder, and inside of it you put an index.html file, and you can make that HTML file out of something like a ClickFunnels page. So that's another way to use ClickFunnels with the website you already have, is rather than using the URL that ClickFunnels gives you use the HTML code, and then it's just named as a page in your website. And you can do that on a subdomain also. We have an example, apexlawservice.com /health_services. No, I'm sorry, insurance. And then the other one is forms.apexlawservice.com /health_services. I keep saying services. Health_insurance. It's just a quick little 2-question thing. Like if you click yes, it asks you a next question. You see the basics of how our program works. Or if you click no, it asks you a different next question. So then from there, you build an expert law system from there. So check it out. The contact form is free, and it connects with Zapier for free. You can connect to 4,000 or 5,000 other programs. Thanks for taking a listen. And I hope you have a great rest of your week.